Come on. Okay, I believe we're live. Let's see. Yep, going live. Okay,
Going live. Let's
going
see.
live. Yay.
All right, rock and roll.
All right. So today is Sue with Awaken Stories yet again with the King Smarty. Hey, boss, how are you?
I'm fantastic. What's up?
Awesome, awesome. Very excited to get your updates. So, basically, today is April 15th, a big day in the US, okay, for those who choose to pay taxes. So, where are we with that? Like, I've been trying to tell people not to pay their taxes and all that, and I don't want to make their decision, but they're afraid for the most part.
Well, fear isn't from dad. And why would you pay something knowing that it's a fraud, knowing that it's coming out to be a
Right.
fraud, knowing that the evidence is showing you that it's a fraud?
Yeah.
There's so many people saying it's voluntary.
Mhm.
Why would you?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's say someone decides to, trust and they don't pay their taxes. Is there anything that will like what will the process be? What can they expect to happen? Nothing? Will they get letters and threats? Like where are we with that, would you say?
Um, well, um, I didn't get nothing. And I continue to get nothing. Um, Especially me, you threaten me, it's not going to be very well for you. And they're finding all this stuff out now. As far as the everyday folks, they can do is say anything to you. What they try to do is give you a call, phone call, and scare the shit out of you. Hey, you better do this, or we're going to send people over there. Blah blah blah. 9 times out of 10, that don't happen. And even the fact that they said they hired all these, officials and all these, not officials, but
Yeah.
all these agents, why haven't we been hearing about them
Yeah.
raiding people's houses
Yeah.
and doing stupid shit like that? Because everybody knows, but the people, that it's all over, it's all done.
Yeah.
So they're banking on your fear, and fear doesn't come from that.
Right. And so what they've been promoting is that they've hired, I think the number was 80,000 agents and they're all armed and they're going to shoot and blah blah blah. There's a lot of fear going on out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why people, buy into it, because they were bamboozled to believe that they have to now, um, pay taxes.
Right.
Pay taxes. What part do you not understand that the Federal Reserve isn't even in the U.S.? You're paying to a private corporation, and you're doing it voluntarily. What part do you not understand?
Right. Right.
That simple. Like,
It's a matter of trust and faith. Yeah.
trust and faith. I trust that everything will be all right for those that, decide to do, the right thing, which is not pay. That's the right thing to do. Not pay, ignore them.
Right.
Even Fisher, when we was on the Real Truth Call, he would say, things like, write on the envelope and send it back. I forgot exactly what it was, but there was other people that literally said no contract on the letter and sent it back. Now, if you haven't done your taxes or paid your taxes in years, then they literally have no contacts, no contracts on you.
And you could do the same thing with say collection agencies, third-party agencies that are trying to collect a bill that's past due or whatever, right? Same sort of thing.
Yeah, you can do it with basically everything. Everybody has been bamboozled. That's why the whole TDA stuff was made.
Yeah.
It's also how they keep people enslaved, because the secret government, which is not so secret, lawyers, judges, they all use your Treasury direct account to keep you enslaved, imprisoned. Who do you think pays your bed and your hot meals when you're in jail? You do with your TDA. Same thing with everything else. Same
Wow.
fucking thing. Same
Wow.
fucking thing. So
Okay.
the people have to wake up to that, to the fact that this is what they've been doing. This is what they will continue to do if we don't stop them now.
Got it.
And
Okay.
the last time I checked, we stopped them. Now it's time for y'all to wake the fuck up.
Boom. Well, I just wanted to, because today's a big day. I have gotten some questions about what people should do. Now, I'm not making their decision, but I've had very good luck doing what you have recommended starting years ago with no negative repercussions. So just saying, right?
It's not, it's more than luck. It's knowing that you know, and operating operating in truth.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what people don't understand, that the whole system is based on a fucking lie. The whole system. So why would you follow their rules if it's based on a fucking lie?
Right. Right. Right.
That's why we're changing everything. You know, I'm telling people what's happening now, what's getting ready to happen. I'm crazy, right? I'm crazy for it. However, I'm telling you guys because this is what's going to happen, and I'm enforcing it because of my status. Okay? I know y'all seen the water, me stop the water yesterday. What makes you think I can't do everything else I claim?
Okay. Thank you for saying that. I think it gives people confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what this, that's what that's one of my missions is to, give people confidence, give people hope, even though I don't like to use that word.
Yeah.
Show people the true daddy, the true
Yeah.
all loving creator, right?
Yeah.
Bringing people back to him, because I can't do what I'm doing without daddy, which is God, source, whatever y'all want to call him, right?
Yep.
And realizing that with him, all things are possible, including protection for you not paying your fucking taxes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And that applies to other countries as well. Is that correct?
That applies to everybody that's been under the bar, which is the British Crown, which is, you know, didn't that dude just fucking die?
Yeah.
Okay, well, expect all of them to die, because actually expect all of them to report that they're dead, because
Yeah,
they died a long time ago.
yeah. So we're finally seeing like Prince Charles officially died. I think it was yesterday. I don't even know. The Pope is officially sick. Who is it? Klaus Schwab officially, well, sick on one hand and or scooped up on the other. So we're
Yeah,
seeing it out in the news, which is really exciting. Finally, we've been waiting for years for this.
well, when they say the military is in control, is they are in control of, slowing things down and making people believe what the fuck is. If it was up to me, right, and some of it is, it'd be shock and awe. Blue, 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 blue. Ah, everybody run to the churches. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, they're trying to they're pumping the brakes on the whole process. And that's
well,
why we've been waiting so darn long.
well, you got these military think tanks that think they know more than dad, and
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of them are believing what I'm saying, but they won't say it out loud. They'll keep it in, they'll be like, "Oh shit, we're fucking done. This dude is the real,"
Right.
But in the meetings, they're like, "Yeah, no, we got to stop him and don't listen to that dude and don't listen to him and don't go over there again and all this other stupid shit," right? When there's no way around me, and they all know that I'm for real.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay. So in the past few days, we've seen Iran bombing Israel, the Israelis like fleeing the country. Stuff is starting to come out. And any news or updates on what's happening there?
well, they were warned to stop doing what they were doing. and now they're paying the consequences for it.
Right.
And the last time I checked, there weren't any innocent people in Israel,
Ooh,
or should I say, in the occupied land of Palestine,
okay.
that is known as Israel. And I say that because everybody in that piece of land has to be a part of the military. So how are you innocent? So, yeah, so get the fuck out or you're gonna die. End of discussion.
Okay.
You know how I said Israel surrendered a long time ago?
Hmm.
Well, that was forward knowledge of exactly what the fuck I meant.
Okay.
Exactly what you're going to see. Exactly what you're seeing. The leaders are gone. They're dead. They're gone. You know who's keeping that shit in power? The media. The media, and then the little rogue agents that are doing all this little shit. Because they're gone. They're dead. They're losing troops every day. And you got the light forces popping up on them, taking out bases, and they're blaming it on Iran. And you got U.S. military forces, the good guys, hitting targets in Israel as well.
Oh.
So not only that, you got us. That's literally when they pull out their little secret mobiles or their little secret crafts and try to stop certain things. Whop, take that. Oh, I didn't see that coming. I'm sure you didn't.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was my question, was innocence in Israel. Like, we've seen the Palestinians be slaughtered for years, okay, with no remorse. They can't wait to, hunt them down. And we've seen video of the most horrible things. And now I guess it's Israel's turn. But I still, I feel bad to say, the children are, I was assuming there were innocents over there. And I never like them to get hurt.
Well, the problem with that is that a lot of people feel that way. However, they don't realize that these children were brought up sacrificing other children.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, they was brought up sacrificing, eating them. I mean, we've heard and seen the stories for years, years. Remember the little girl that came out and said, "My father would do this and do that and make us do this, and we would eat the babies." That was in the UK or Australia or something. No, it was in the UK.
I think it was UK, yeah.
Imagine what the fuck they doing in Israel, in Palestine, occupied Palestine called Israel. Imagine what they're doing over there. This is where it all from. This is where this they literally took over that land just to do what they're doing. That's why no other country in the world even let them come into their fucking land. Then you get a bunch of innocent Palestinians, allow them to, allow them shelter when they came on the boat. Meanwhile, nobody else wanted them because they knew what they were doing, eating humans, doing what the fuck they were doing.
Right. Okay.
And somehow it was all scrubbed from history. So now when people like us say, hey, these motherfuckers is eating people, they're putting y'all in hamburgers, taking the kids. Parts of the kids go this way, parts of the kids go that way. The blood goes over there and the meat goes to McDonald's. Yeah, no, that shit is over.
Wow. Thank you for explaining it that way. All right. So that gives me just another perspective on the same thing. And I understand it better. And I'm sure those that are watching understand it better as well.
And that also helps y'all understand why I laugh about the shit, because they've been murdering, raping, pillaging, and eating our children for decades, thousands of years, and now it's my turn to take revenge. You know the part where it says, vengeance is the Lord?
Yes. All right. Okay. Wow.
And the main thing they have to worry about is dad is allowing me to do this. Okay? So I'm fucking dead serious when I tell you these motherfuckers they're done. Fucking done. Done. And I'm gonna crack up, laugh, and smile all the way all the way until it's done, until we don't have to deal with them no more, until none of our children are hurt, until none of our children are sucked, dry for their blood. So yes, I'm going to continue to do what I do, and knowing that simple fact allows me to do what I do without hesitation.
Right, right,
No funerals, no nothing. You're gone.
right.
People don't understand how this world and how this reality is nothing but energy, frequencies, vibration, sound, and matter put together. So if I'm to evaporate you, that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
You're getting evaporated.
Okay. Now, same thing with Ukraine. Same thing with Congo, Syria, wherever. It seems like a lot of skirmishes have popped up in the past few months. And yeah, so they're all
Well,
being
that's because people are now talking about it. Like the media wasn't showing you guys what's happening.
right.
Look what happened in Chile. The same thing that happened in Maui. Do you see it? Do you see it anywhere? And
Not
not
one
even
place.
social media is even posting it. Why? Because it wasn't a part of U.S. territory, right? So since it's not a part of U.S. territory, let's not even talk about it.
Well, they're suppressing it because they're doing some evil things to the people. They're taking the land. They're doing all sorts of stuff. So they don't want us guys to know, you know?
Yeah, it's too late for that.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I thank you for explaining that to me / us. So,
yep.
okay. So we're seeing officially the deaths of all the royals, major political figures, actors, actresses, that sort of thing. And so it's starting to come out, even though it's years in delay, we're starting to see it. Of course, there's a bogus story behind it, but I think that's a good thing. We're starting to see it. Is that correct?
Yes, that's a very good thing.
Yeah.
Before us crazies were just crazy, and now us crazy are picking up traction,
Cool.
and it's going to be where us crazies were 100% correct, because everything is coming out. Even 10. I mean, even 2 or 3 years from now, they're going to have to admit that this was all orchestrated the way that it has been.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're also going to have to admit that me and Daddy and B and others were behind the cleanup. There's no way around that.
Right. Okay.
Plus, again, I'm going to say this again. When the ships start appearing, when the healing starts beginning, all of us are going to have the equipment. Nobody else is going to have it the way we will. Okay, and this goes for the military all around the world. They're not going to have the equipment and the technology and the tools that we will have, because they're not in charge. They're not the boss. They're not the king. They're not, they're not it. We're going to have the top of the line of everything because of who I am, period.
I also think because they've tried to hinder your progress, that has some effect on what they'll be offered in the future.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly right. And this is another reason why Dad is allowing the censorship to continue, because he's giving them chances as well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So one thing to remember is always it's being allowed for a reason. We always get these questions and it's allowed for a reason.
Yep.
Okay.
Done, done, done.
Done.
Messing with the trees. Go ahead.
Okay. The trees are like, okay. A chamber question. So when we go through the chambers, let's say we have a dysfunction in our current life. Like, let's say we're hoarders, or let's say we have a scarcity mentality, or whatever. Just pick a thing. Will we automatically be healed of that issue, or will we continue thinking the same way?
All the stupid shit fades away.
Oh man, I got to get my hands on those chambers.
Well, yes, all the stuff fades away because after the chamber, you're going to be full consciousness of everything that you are, and you're going to know your full mission because you're going to be connected to Dad in a way that
Yeah.
I am now.
Yep.
So once you do that, it's like, all right, let's go. If I were y'all right now, I wouldn't even buy no more clothes, and if you do, buy them a little bit bigger.
You mean really taller, not wider?
Yeah, that.
Because I like taller, thinner clothes, not the wider kind.
Right, 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 right.
That's funny.
Yeah, we gonna have so much fun, so much fun, so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I mean, we're
Um,
already having fun. We got Dave. Dave is now David Adair is now making lists and lists and lists and all. He's like writing down all types of new shit now because he knows he's not going nowhere now. And I got with Emery Smith. I've been
yep.
talking to him, and he's excited too because he's been working on a project, and I come along and say, yeah, oh shit, yeah, let's do that. So we got a lot
Yeah.
of fun people coming to the table, and we're all going to be in the same area, and all the people all around the world are going to want to meet with us, chat with us, talk with us, work with us, all of that.
Right.
And because of my involvement, they will be protected in ways they were not protected in the past. And the only one that will not give them an okay to proceed on a specific item project would be Dad. So if Dad says, no, don't do that, we're not going to do that. He'll say, don't do that, let's do it this way. So we're all going to say, okay, let's do it this way. And then once we do it that way, it starts working because Dad's involved. And if somebody wants to interfere with that, also Dad is involved, and sayonara.
How awesome that there can be true creativity. Like there'll be a budget, there will be freedom, and there's protection. And they're encouraged to create and improve and make life easier for people and better. Like, wow, what an eye opener that will be.
Yeah, no, and the cool part is that the budget will be no budget. That's even cooler if you ask me. Wait,
Totally
what?
cool.
We don't have a budget? No, just let's go. Oh shit. Okay.
And also that you can collaborate with people without, like, we'll call it competition, the three-letter agencies trying to step in. It's going to be amazing, you know? Yeah.
Well, they've already tried to step in and they found out the hard way, protected by a fuck around and find out. What's up, young man? B just got here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but anyway, it's going to be wow, wow, wow. So much fun. So much
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. So basically what you're saying then, David's making lists of ideas, inventions, improvements, things that he wants to do, blah, 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 blah. So he
Yeah,
has hope again in his life and excitement.
exactly. And then when he comes with his stuff, I'm gonna open up my book and see and be like, look, it's all right here. Here you go.
No, we didn't need your list. We already got that stuff, but hey, we'll go for it. That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, some of the stuff that he thought about, I literally have it in my book, and I showed him. He's like, "Oh shit!" So wait until you guys talk. When you guys do the next interview, ask him a couple questions about his experience down here.
Yeah.
He'll tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got off the phone with him too, so he's going to do a couple of podcasts and stuff like that. And I'm even going to give him a discount code for when people want the Pithelum ball, they can use the discount code and
Oh,
start using it. Yeah.
love that
So
idea. Love
and
that
he,
idea.
yeah, and he's doing that just to help me because he's realized what I've been going through just to do certain things, and he's also realized that I'm not faking this shit. This is
Yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah, Yeah. Well, and probably Pithalum, the real Pithalum or whatever you want to call it, Pithalum that he's working
Yeah.
with has confirmed everything and given him information, which just confirms it for him and makes him trust and be excited. So that's so exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. If Pithalum and Daddy wasn't involved, he would have never been here. He would have never been here, you know.
Right, right.
And Dad's been telling us for 2 months out before he got here. You're either going to have to go pick up David, or he's going to have to come down here. We wasn't sure if I had to drive, blah blah blah. And last minute, he said, "All right, get him a flight." I said, "All right," and it went smoothly without no problems, just like it was supposed to go. So
So perfect.
um,
Yeah.
that's another way for everybody to look at things too. If things are done smoothly, that's Daddy working for you in whatever it is. If things are going roughly, it's also Daddy showing you, all right, cut it out, go back over here. And there's also dark people interfering, which is also cool because then it allows us to pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop,
Yep. Cool.
do what I do the best.
Right. Yeah, we've had so many examples in our lives of when we try to force something to happen, it's not meant to be. We have nothing but trouble. If you allow it to happen and kind of go with the flow a little bit, it usually goes a lot easier. But that's our lesson to learn, right? We have to use our discernment, and sometimes we use our brain and our thoughts and intellect versus feeling, you know?
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And the easiest thing to do is just, follow Daddy's orders and directions. People nowadays, there's a lot of people having the Jonah effect, Jonah and the whale. Especially if me and B are telling you something and you don't do it, you're going to experience the Jonah and the whale, and you're going to end up right where you were supposed to be doing what the fuck we just told you to do.
Funny. I think I need B's number. Okay, consultation of the day. That's funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a hotline. I'm gonna put a 1-800 number for him.
Yeah. He's gonna love that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Little blip.
Yeah.
All right. Next topic is the RV. Okay, so lots of questions, but where are we with that overall? How's it looking?
It's looking very, very well for team GCR RV Redemption.
Okay.
I want to remind everybody again, it doesn't matter what you're hearing or what you're saying, or what anybody's saying and all the information that's out there. If you're not of the light and you're not working with or for Dad, you're not fucking getting paid, period.
Boom. Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's what people don't realize what's happening. Why you think it hasn't happened? So many people were going to use it to fund more shit, more bullshit.
Yeah, I do.
That's another reason. One of the excuses that I received a couple months back when the whole Israel genocide is taking place, that we're not gonna release this because we don't want nobody funding the terrorists. What the fuck? Last time I checked, Israel's the terrorist.
Yeah.
And they're proving that every day. So up until 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe longer, Dad said anybody funding the Israelis, take them out. You don't got to tell me twice, Daddy. Let's go.
And I think we saw a video or a report today where their Israelis are all posing with Coke on their Coke cans on their table. So we can see the product placement in the video or whatever it is, and we already know those companies. Now here, so Starbucks is a big one, McDonald's, of course, and here people are not boycotting at all. Like we hear some reports, oh, these places are busy. Not here. They don't care. They're not even alert to that. So,
some of them are alert to it, and they just don't fucking care
yeah,
because they feel like, oh, it's only $1, it's only 50 cents, it's only $2.
yeah,
Well, imagine if a lot of you that don't care and you's paying those $2. You're literally funding the bombs that they're sending over there.
yeah.
So this is another reason why when all of us get paid, we are going to we're going to buy up all of these companies as soon as possible and
Right.
change them from within.
Okay.
Period. And then slowly change the ingredients, slowly change the name, all that shit. Talk about a Mandela effect.
That's going to be amazing. Like I'm excited about that. But we had a couple questions. Like people, some have currency and they will be receiving larger sums of money. Some won't. But people want to join the groups and they want to help. And some have their own money, some don't. It makes sense if we all band together, like the people in this group and those that will be coming, that we band together to make our money and our ideas and our force like more powerful and more effective. What, I mean, would you agree with that or?
Yeah, that's happening by default in ways that we don't understand yet.
Yeah,
Only, and I say that because who has the final say of everything? Right, Daddy.
yeah,
So, so with that being said, we can do have our little group. That doesn't mean the other groups over there are not going to
right,
do what Daddy wants them to do,
right,
because they will be doing that. They will be doing what he wants.
right,
So we don't have to focus on any of that. Let's just focus on whatever comes at us. We take care of it right there
right,
on the spot. If somebody needs help, there's a bunch of us that I helped get into the program that can fund everything that needs to be funded. So I don't have to do it myself. Okay. That's the purpose of helping people with the historical assets like I've been doing. Um, I still have a bunch of assets for sale. So if you guys are interested, contact me. Now,
okay,
the reason why I had to stop posting them is because they're fucking deleting them everywhere. Right? They're saying it's a fraud. All right. And those of you guys that I helped get into it, y'all know it's not a fraud. Okay. Um, so there's so many things that are coming at us.
yeah,
However, we still win, and we got more than enough to take over everything.
okay,
And eventually I'll have full access of all the banks around the world. So it doesn't matter where your bank is at, how much money you got, any of that, because at the end of the day, it all belongs to Dad, which means it belongs to me, which means it belongs to y'all.
okay, okay.
And I'm, me, Daddy, and the crew are going to protect every one of y'all. So we got a lot, lots of things to look forward to. You just got to hold the line, like I've been saying.
Yeah. It's going to be beautiful and it is so exciting. So, we have some groups organized. I presume that you'll be like kind of maybe steering the ship a little bit, like giving direction. And there'll be lots more people with other ideas than what we've already had. So it's going to be awesome when we all put our heads, our resources together and work as a team. It's going to be great.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna be on the couch in my fucking yacht somewhere.
That's right. It's all about the yachts, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
either that or I'll be on the ships on my couch or in the house on my couch. Smarty, you got a conference call. All right.
Yep, yep. That's gonna be
That's
great.
funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, question about the redemption process itself. There are people in other countries, they don't have a Wells Fargo. And then they've heard things like there should be two appointments, one for currency, one for bonds. There's a lot of disinformation out there about what's going to happen. So, in my opinion, and what I've been telling people is to wait for you to guide us. Like everyone's going to be taken care of. They're not going to miss the boat. Just wait until you tell us what to do, basically.
Yeah, not not only me, but there are legitimate people out there that will have the legitimate resources and the connections.
Okay.
And me being one of them. And back in the day, I wasn't even one of them because I was considered a nuisance, right? Because I'm just crazy as shit, and I talk a lot of shit. So, and now they pretty much got to do what I say. So that's going to be an eye opener for a lot of them. When they come to the Jesus meetings, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Literally. What I would suggest is the same thing that you just said. Literally, just why listen to all of these different people who are doing nothing but confusing the shit out of you? Because nobody really knows. Because dad changes everything. Every day something changes. When one person on this planet makes the wrong decision, shit changes.
Mm.
You understand how that works? So imagine if 5, 10, 20 people make the wrong decision, shit changes. A whole lot of shit changes.
So what that means is every thought and belief and action that we take have consequences. And if we're
Right.
negative, we're fearful, we're whatever, that holds the process up.
Exactly. So, right. The only thing that doesn't change is daddy, me, you, B, all the players, all the people. What changes is the reality and the timeline where we go because of all the stupid decisions people make.
Yeah, okay. Well, that explains a lot because a lot of people are like, I thought this was going to happen. We thought that was going to happen, or whatever it might be. Well, not only do we have our decisions, but those players have their decisions and actions. And so
Right.
it's a very complex, moving game, you know?
That also allows me to do what I'm doing because when they make those all the wrong decisions, they get lifted off.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so there's a couple people that are in other countries that want to redeem and they have currency and this and that. So the question is, can they fly to Destin, redeem, and also get their chamber appointment at the same time and bundle it up in the trip?
That's very much possible. However, we don't know exactly how Dad is going to play that.
Right.
I'm not saying that it can't be done. I'm saying that it's possible. And as far as you guys that have currencies in other countries, we can open up a nice bank redemption center near you and make sure everything is safe and all that stuff. So again, just wait until we got all the people, all the actors that
Yeah.
are in line to do all this stuff because the reality of it is that everybody is in line and everybody's there. The problem is that they haven't pulled the trigger on it because we're not done cleaning up. That's the only thing that's I see stalling this is because people are making the wrong decisions.
Right. Okay. So you released Angelic Team, I think 46 through 50, I think yesterday,
No, this morning
this morning. I'm sorry, I can't keep the days clear anymore. And how are they doing?
they're doing fine. They're actually already done. That's how fast they are.
Damn,
Yeah, that's what I said.
damn. We're really like, when I say we're, I'm like, you're really doing awesome as far as cleanup goes.
Yeah, we are doing fantastic, and you guys have to understand that Daddy doesn't work in A B time. It's like all happening at the same time, and
Yeah.
it future, present, past, all that. It's literally
Yeah.
happening at the same time. So when I say these guys are done, they were released, did what they had to do, and put back already. Now that could mean that they were released and then did their 20 years and then they're back. And here it was seconds. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that being said, they're done already. They're back home celebrating, relaxing, and enjoying themselves. That's literally how it is.
Wow.
So their job was to eliminate the dark ones that the rest couldn't do or didn't do, right? Help with the wealth transfer across the board and rebuild Destin to become the Mecca of the West, making Dubai look like the ghetto. And they're gone already. So that being said, that should be evident that it's already taken place. It's already done. You know how I say we're walking into it? Because we are.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's my middle name. I got a whole bunch of middle names.
Yeah, hopefully all positive, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So we had a few questions about archangels. Like, are all of the archangels here on Earth at this moment?
Yes and no. Because they can come and go, they can walk into people, take over them, and leave.
Okay.
The dark ones are not the only ones that can do walk-ins.
Okay.
Ooh.
So they're basically here helping. I guess that might have been the overall concern, that they're here and they're helping. So is there any of them that haven't been helping?
No, they're all helping.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone of the light that you guys heard about, read about, even the ancient ones, that we're all here together working to get this shit done.
Okay.
You know, we have different bodies, different names, but the essence, key word, essence is the same.
Okay.
That's why I don't care if people don't believe who and what I am. Because Daddy told me that I am who and what I am. I don't give a shit what nobody else says.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
all of us can come and go. Some of us are aware of it. Some don't even think it's, you know, some don't even know it's possible. So for those that don't think it's possible, it's just not their time to understand it all. It's all right. I'm just gonna keep doing what the fuck I need to do.
Okay. And as we talked a while ago, angels can appear as anyone. They can physically appear as anyone here on Earth, or anything, we'll say. So you could see a homeless person or someone that needs help. That could be an angel. And it's almost a test for you, you know? So
That's literally a test for you.
yeah.
Literally, that's
Yeah.
literally a test for you, or just for you to make contact, and then you know the angel disappears, and you know it's life changing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's happening now is, remember years ago where I said, you know, you're going to start seeing them. They're going to start revealing themselves. They won't be able to hide no more, right? And now you got a funny new symptom called demon face, and you now need a pill for it. What the fuck? What?
So with the conscious, like, I think you increased consciousness either today or yesterday. Again, so we're probably able to see more.
Oh wait, hold on. It was the other day. What the consciousness level increasing now? Two levels. Done. There you go.
Done. Boom.
What
Drink your
time
water,
is it?
everyone.
It's 6 o'clock. Everybody better drink some water.
Yeah, the last one was an
Woo!
ass kicker for me. I'm just gonna say that because I couldn't get out of bed, and it was weird, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But well worth it. But you know, we're starting to see more. Every time your consciousness is lifted, you see more stuff that you might not have seen before. You're more aware, you're crisper of thought, all of those good things, you know?
Exactly. So now that new symptom called the demon face, they're
Yeah.
gonna have to come out with a new one saying reptilian body symptom. I just
That's
saw a
great.
reptilian. I just saw a reptilian. Oh yeah, let me prescribe you this. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. So yeah, I saw some dark stuff the other day, which did freak me out. And I have seen reptilians before walking around New York City, you know?
Yeah, that's where they at. I mean, they go in and out the tunnels, the alleys, all that shit.
Horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they're trying to like laugh it off or brush it off that these people are crazy and like you need a pill or whatever, and don't listen to these people because they're crazy, right?
That shit is changing now. Big
Boom.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it changed. Not changing, it changed because people are like, yeah, no, this is for real. We can
Yeah.
see the signs everywhere.
Well, you see,
Everywhere.
peer pressure has been throughout all of our lifetimes. Peer pressure is probably the most used way of keeping us guys in line. So, you believe in angels or fairies, you're crazy. Or, you know what I mean? We keep each other in line. Oh, you believe this, you're a conspiracy theorist. Like you're not right. And probably way back then, they're the ones that got slammed into these asylums. So we
Yeah.
use peer pressure to control people.
Yes, it's messed up, sad.
It totally is. And I
What
mean, even like I've seen so many things in my lifetime, and I will sometimes start a sentence like, "You might think I'm crazy, but," and I'm like, "Listen, I just saw a fairy, and I'm not crazy, or whatever."
yeah, yeah. You know what else I've noticed recently that there's been a lot of pilots coming forward saying that the earth is flat. Now, we all know the earth is not flat because
Right.
of very, very gifted remote viewers can see that the earth is not flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
The problem is the earth is bigger than what we were told, and the pilots are only allowed to fly within that energetic dome, right, from A to B, and
Yeah.
then they make you go in circles just so that the people can continue to believe it's round when it's not. When all they literally can have to do is go from A to B straight line, right? And they don't do that because of all of the restrictions, the airspace is all around the world, right? However, the Earth is not fucking flat. We're in a area, a section, a district that is controlled by all of these malevolent actors, and all of that is getting ready to open up to the fact that the Earth is 100 times bigger, like I've been saying, and that we can go from here to there, straight line, and past the straight line to other districts. So all of that is opening up, and this is what a lot of people are reporting behind the scenes because they have to tell the people the truth. There's no way around it. You remember back in the day when people were talking about the military wants to do disclosure, but they want to do partial disclosure, and I say no, full disclosure. Now they don't have a choice; they have to do full disclosure. So I've noticed that a lot. If you look on social media, you'll see that a lot of pilots are saying it's flat, and it's not.
I have noticed that, so I assume that they're, like controlled and they're made to say that. But here's my question. Do they know that they're going like the long way?
Yes, they do.
They know it.
Yes, they do. They also, what there's NDAs and stuff like that that they literally have to sign.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that's why they don't tell you nothing. That's why they're not allowed to speak about it. It's not that they didn't want to; it's that they're forced not to.
So all these guys that are flying planes or putting satellites up in the sky or whatever, they all know and they can't tell us.
Right?
It's quite annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So expect all types of disclosure on all types of stuff.
Wow. Okay. Like I just thought that, like they're probably innocent and they're just doing their job. Like this is the route and this is that. I never thought about that they knew.
Well, that's the thing. They are innocent and they do know and they have the NDA. So it's not like they're they're
Yeah.
they're purposely not telling you guys. They signed an NDA not to.
Right. Okay.
Even the fighter jets, the militaries, right? Why do you think if you go straight ahead, you'll get a fucking aircraft carrier and some jets telling you to go back that way? Because you can't go that way because we got secret bases and lands over there, and we got civilizations over there that they don't want you over there. So stay over there.
Wow.
And being that the glass dome is no longer in play, now you can literally go out there, and the energetic dome is keeping the dark ones from fleeing and all that stuff. So there's a lot going on that people don't know about yet. Still, if you would.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. Looking forward to knowing all of this, like getting the true information. Like we don't know what we don't know yet.
Well, seeing is believing, unfortunately, for some people. And that's when people are going to be like, oh shit, this is for real, right? Clean yourself up, replace you. Done. So this is this, this is how it's got to be, because you have to see this shit. You have to see everything that has to be seen in order for you to know that it's for real. This is for all of you sleeping people out there. Like people like us and those that follow us and the brothers and sisters, the Jedis, we know it's real. We can see it. I've been training y'all to be able to see and be able to know these things, to be able to understand and feel things out and know discernment and all that, right? Mm. So everybody hears me talking about the crystalline chambers. I keep telling y'all that they're literally going to appear. We're going to use them. We're going to receive new bodies. We got a whole different look. Does everybody believe that? No. Even some of the people that follow us don't, right?
They're hoping. They're hoping you're right.
They're hoping I'm right. Now, here's the thing. When I become right, and when I do transform, what do you think will happen then?
Then they're going to believe. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Oh, that's not Smarty. Somebody killed him. He's a clone now.
Yeah.
All that bullshit. And then they're gonna see me and my new appearance. They're gonna hear my same voice, my same attitude. Everything is the same but my appearance.
Yeah.
My jokes, my all that shit. Yeah. All of it. We're just gonna have so much fun, and it's like, this is for real. Not only that, I'm going to be teleporting in front of people in your fucking living room. As soon as you say some stupid shit. As soon as you say something stupid, I'm going to be right there. What'd you say?
Awesome. That is going to be great. Yeah, I think even though we do videos, there will be disbelievers, but there'll be more believers and more and more and more. And then when we go and we convince our friends, family, and neighbors that we're who we are, I think that'll help. Like it'll trickle out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Good.
So with these pilots, et cetera, with the NDAs, the satellite guys, the fighter jets, and all that, when will their NDAs dissolve? Will it be when the companies go under or are purchased by the king? Like, how is that gonna kind of look, do you think?
Well, there's going to be letters going out to different companies all around the world saying we have to change the way things are done, and all of that will go away.
Cool.
Or, that's one way to do it. Or we just continue to do what we do, and people are going to see it, and it don't matter what they fucking say.
I like that better, but
me too.
Letters are good too. Now, what about, like we've talked about this before for the redemption process, that there'll be an NDA required, and also we've got to show our projects and all that. We have to come in with all these papers and blah 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 blah. Is any of that true?
It may be true in some cases, depending on how much you get paid out. But I mean, you guys have to remember, you have physical assets that are backed up by natural resources. All you're doing is redeeming it for another currency. So why the fuck you need all that other shit?
Right. Right. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
people are still listening to other intel providers and they're getting all, the whole blah, 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 right? They're listening to all this stuff, which again is fear mongering for the most part. This person wants to put themselves in a position of power. So they give away disinformation and then it makes you fearful. Of course, they have lots of followers on their channel, but they're all fearful.
Well, they've been doing that for years, right? Not only that, look how many people got stiffed from their currencies because they sent it off.
Yeah.
Right? They sent it off to other people that, oh, and then next thing you know, those people are gone. Nowhere near, nowhere to be found.
Right.
Then the leaders to all those groups are now dead. I wonder why.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Right?
they were such good people. Yeah.
Right. There were good people that got bamboozled.
I'm making fun of them because they're not good people. They purposely try to mislead people. And this is a big deal. The redemption is a big deal. It's going to help Earth and humanity. And if they purposely try to mislead you, why would you listen to them? Why would you, take any of their points to heart? Don't,
Well, look at the last one that just left. What was his name? Nick Fleming, right? He bamboozled everybody, talking all this bullshit, right?
Yeah.
They even attempted to send a hit squad at me and shit, right? And it's like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
Wow, I didn't know
Then
that.
they went on Telegram. This was when Telegram was before Telegram was Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kicked me out of all the Telegram groups that I was in, just trying to help people, just trying to inform people.
Yeah, yeah.
And they all turned on me. And I bet you they're all gone now too.
Well, there's lots of other types of intel providers, like they are slowly falling off the radar. Okay, so we had a question today in the chat, which I try to monitor, but I'm not great at it because I'm talking about Kim Gogain, or however you say your last name. I'm really sick of it getting this particular question. She's basically saying that she's you. She's got a huge fan base. Is she doing any free healings? Is she giving away any hollows? Is she doing anything?
Wait. So you're talking about the same Kim that was waiting for Jesus to come back, and now she's Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the same Kim that took Tank and bamboozled the shit out of him, and we don't hear from him no more? That Kim?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. Okay.
So that's a circle with a red line through it. No. And stop asking me about her because I'm sick of it, Sorry to be like that, but I just hate to always have to say she's not who she says she is, There's so many other intel providers out there that are trying to trick people and become influencers.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. She is who she says she is. One of those fucking entities with the big fucking head.
Oh, that's good. And by the way, you and I got called laughing idiots a couple times, and I'm like, thank you.
Thank you. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
No,
I'm the smartest idiot on earth. You didn't know? Fucking dummy.
I'd rather be a laughing idiot than a crying, like worried person, I guess,
So when you find out my IQ is three times as yours, then yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Question about the Maryland bridge collapse. Was one of the reasons that went down to collect insurance money?
Yes. That's exactly why it's happened, but it's also cabals. That's the IDF, the Israelis.
Yep.
They're all involved in doing all this stuff. However, the NSA and not the NSA, but the military guys in the mountain. Forgot what mountain it was. What mountain was that? Anyway, they're monitoring it also. They know exactly who did what, and
Yeah.
they're being hunted down. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Well, it was just a question somebody asked. I'm like, oh, good thought, you know.
Well, you know,
Um,
they Shasta, Shasta.
Mount
Uh,
Shasta?
yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, these guys, these individuals are um they're being hunted down. They're being watched. Everybody that's doing dark deeds right now are literally getting instant karma, being swallowed up and scooped away, and uh, a lot of the forces, if you would, the good guys. Some of them don't even have to do shit. To be honest, they're just watching because they're like Smarty got it. Smarty got it. Watch this. Let's just sit here for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we told you. So, and you know what's also happening is a lot of the people that were put in place to monitor and listen to us are leaving and deciding to do other things because they realize that we're for real. So now they got to bring in other people to listen to our conversations and monitor us. So at the end of the day, it's they're not having to do too much, which they should be. And I'd rather them just not do nothing at all, so I can do what I gotta do. So the more they don't do what Daddy wants them to do, the more we get to do what I want to do, which is
Clean it
the
up.
great, the great intimidation, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's already put that in place, so expect it.
Exciting news.
Matter of fact, I told y'all the last time, not the last time, but one of the last times was Daddy wanted this shit done before the elections. They haven't did nothing yet. I wonder what the result to that's going to be.
It's not going to be pretty for some people. Yeah.
Right.
It's going to be super interesting for us to watch, though.
Yep. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
About a few videos ago, you were talking about how there's no marriage in other planets or out in the galaxy. Okay, so like we're the only planet that has marriage, I think is what you said. Is that
Right.
correct? Which
Yeah.
like a lot of us are like, what? Like, how can that be? Like, we can't understand that. So how is I know it's going to vary from planet to planet, but like, I guess in the future, how will relationships look here? Will there be committed relationships? Will people just go about whatever they want to do? Like, how's that going to look?
There'll be agreements and there'll be matchmaking done by Daddy to serve the purpose we were created for, which is multiply and be fruitful.
Okay. So I know you've talked about, having tons of kids and everybody's going to have tons of kids and all that, blah, blah, blah. All right. So why do we need more kids? I'm just asking because I don't
Well,
understand.
when you realize that the future kids, especially mine, will be the guardians of the universe, then you know why that has to take place.
Okay.
And that goes the same for all the other children that will be born because they will all be connected more to Dad. They'll be under Dad's guidance and whatnot, like we are now. Some of us that are involved, and our mission is to clean up the universe. We're not going to stop here on Earth.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So,
Thank you for
so
saying that.
I can, for instance, Genesis, Sophia, all the future queens, they'll be queens, and if they want to go to different planets and different civilizations to do what they got to do there, they can do that, and they'll be all under Daddy and I, right? And their job will to do what we're doing here: liberate, save, heal, protect. And if they have a problem, then we come in and we take care of it. So that's the purpose of all of us reproducing.
Okay.
I mean, that's literally what we were made for. However, they've been treating us like they treat like we treat chickens.
Right. Okay.
We're going to become imagine a planet full of guardians of the universe.
That will be fun. That will be fun. So basically what you're saying is that there will be relationships and they'll be mutual so everyone's happy is what you're saying. There
Right,
won't be obligation or anything like dark and negative and heavy. It's going to be fun. And then
right,
the kids will be more tuned into daddy and they will be helping clear and heal the earth as well as other planets.
exactly.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that so people
Yep,
understand it, you know?
that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Exactly what it is.
Okay.
Plus, being that we've been raped and pillaged all of these thousands of years, it's now time to reproduce and have a army of like-minded individuals that won't allow these type of things to
Right.
take place anymore.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so that's where we're at with that.
Okay. Question is
I'm going to need like a million babysitters.
and that's for the Earth babies, right? Is that the way you're saying it?
Yeah, that's just for the Earth babies.
Oh,
Yeah, tell me about it. So imagine one of my great 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 grandchildren needs help on planet Cucamonga, right? I got to go over there and help
that is going to be fun. That's going to be
and you know the crazy part is nobody's going to believe that he's my great grandchildren, and now I got to come all the way over there and show everybody that that's my grandson.
right, right.
So
So
that's literally what's happening here.
we've already talked that your human body looks currently like this. You're going to have we'll call it a galactic body. And that when you go to other planets, you look like whatever the beings are there, or you use your galactic body. But you have families on these other planets as well.
Yes.
So you have children all over the galaxy, grandchildren, blah, 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 blah. Like you've been here for over 5 billion years. So I'm going to assume there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted to reiterate that because for those that haven't watched these videos, go back especially to December 2023 forward. Really interesting stuff, like crazy interesting, but it sets the foundation for where we are today. A question was, is there a planet that you like to spend your time at? Like, is it Earth or is it elsewhere?
There's a couple of other ones. One of them is more like it's one of them literally looks like a Crab Island type planet where it's nothing but aqua
Ooh,
blue and islands everywhere. So
hammock on the beach.
yeah, it's
Okay.
literally just like that.
Okay.
And the whole Earth is, I mean, the whole place is like that.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, we've seen some reports of this vigilante type of group called the Red Hats. Okay, so that's not. I just have to ask a question. Uh, so that is not the MAGA group. Okay, this is like vigilante. They're taking matters into their own hand, handling the problem. And
And
I
they're good.
guess they supposedly wrote letters to General Smith or whatever. But um, who could that Red Hat group be? Do you think?
I don't know, but wait for the Blue Hat group.
So is that who they're talking about? Is it you and your group, your galactics, your angels, your other Jedis? Is that who they're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So they get like in that one Real Raw news, they get to the place where they're gonna round all the bad guys up and they're already dead. That was you guys.
Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than that, but yes,
Okay. Cool.
everybody is under my command, and this is what everybody's going to find out.
Okay. Okay. Benjamin Fulford several times has talked about the eclipse, and I know we're past the eclipse, and did anything happen is my question, but no. He talked about them spraying chemicals in the trail of the eclipse so people would be poisoned when they went outside to look. And that's the only thing I didn't ask about the other day. Was that a truthful
Well,
report?
yes. However, 1,000+ events that they had planned were neutralized.
Right, right.
So we have multiple groups and multiple dimensions to what we're doing here on Earth,
Yeah, yeah.
and we're literally, that's why when I say the cabal's on the run, they are.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff that Benjamin is saying is outdated too.
Okay. Well, and I like him, but I didn't listen to him too much before because I know he's not totally truthful either. You have to use your discernment. But he said that probably 3 times lately. And I wanted to say, oh, I didn't ask that question before, but I want to clarify it for people.
Well, what did happen was, um, you got you got a bunch of people all around the U.S. filming spacecraft. So I think we need to have another solar eclipse.
Yeah. And we also saw a video a few days ago. There were angels flying. I don't remember where it was, or that was cool to see. Really cool.
What's really really cool about all of this is that I've been saying this since day one,
Yeah.
and everything that I've been saying, because it's coming from Dad, is happening, is truthful, and it will continue to happen. So if you're just coming along my information, I encourage you all to go listen to the Jedi sessions on Source Directive TV.
Right. Right.
Go to Universal Real Truth Call, realtruthuniverse.com. Listen to the archives. I've been doing this since 2016 nonstop,
Right. Right.
telling everybody what's been happening.
Yeah.
Being called names, being laughed at, being, all of this shit, censored, all of it. All right. I'm taking all of this abuse from everybody, and yet I'm still here producing.
True. And I think Bob Gray has, we have a bubble up group, and he has put all the real truth calls. Like I helped him download some of them. We put real truth calls. He's got most of your video clips. So we have that out there as well as one resource. So we've got it in multiple places, but it would be really behoove everyone to watch the older stuff so they have a foundation of knowledge. Right.
That's right. The cool part about the real truth call is Fisher was legit. And I had asked David when he was here if he knew Fisher, and he said yes.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's what I said. I said, okay, so then huh?
Yeah, he pretty much knows everybody, I think. Yeah,
He's like
yeah,
he's like a library. Yeah,
yeah,
he knows a lot of people.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
cool.
so
Yeah.
it is cool.
Um, I guess OJ must have died a few days ago. I saw some memes about him and I was like, oh, I guess he must have died and I don't care. But we're seeing like these people die or disappear or whatever. So we're seeing it more and more. And I just wanted to kind of point that out again. Like a lot of these people have been gone for a while. And a lot of these stories that we're hearing are not even truthful stories. So
Right.
years ago, I got a report about the OJ thing. It was really big here in the US, like huge, right? Everyone's watching OJ on TV every day, the court thing, blah, blah, blah. And while the bad guys are doing this. So I got a report that basically said it wasn't even a real incident. And it like he didn't murder Nicole Brown, or what's her name? Nicole Brown, somebody, whatever. He didn't murder her.
Oh,
There was
Simpson.
no murder.
Oh, the Simpson.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So isn't that
Well,
interesting?
I got news for you.
Yeah.
It was a fake story. She's not dead, and neither is he.
Well, that's what I was leading toward in a long way. So none of that stuff is real, okay? You see this stuff out there. I've argued with people all week about that stuff.
You
And
see, yeah, you see, John Jr., Johnny Boy, right?
yeah.
Okay, you see his identity theft book, right? That's literally what they've been doing to everybody. Okay, and they do things like fake people's deaths just to take your money, right? And then when everything is found out and you're talking to key individuals that's going to help you prove that it was all bullshit, then they go try to kill you, and now the good guys have to fake your death.
Right. So those stories, a lot of these stories, like we're hearing Abraham Lincoln and this and that, those stories aren't even real. So
Abraham Lincoln's sitting right there.
What's that?
Abraham Lincoln's sitting right there.
Me? You're pulling my leg, or you being truthful?
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Here's what I wanted to ask about. Okay, just random thoughts pop in my head. Okay, the Wright brothers inventing the airplane. Okay, so the story goes that they were at Kitty Hawk on the dunes and they invented the airplane and they flew a ways. And I've been up there. I'm not buying it.
Nah, I bet you it was some black guy that invented that shit.
And it was probably done like 1,000 years ago, right? But
yeah, just like the black guy that invented peanut butter, the TV, and everything else.
yeah. Well, in Egypt, in one of the temples, they have up up in the top, they have a carving of a helicopter, a submarine, and something else. And I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay, how did they get that there thousands of years ago? I wonder. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Super interesting.
Exactly.
Okay. I have some minor other little questions, but I feel like we're at a good breaking point.
Yep.
Where you go? Are you good on time, or are we good?
No, we're at a good breaking point. What's today? Monday?
Yeah.
All right, you got Johnny Boy, and then you got David, right? Coming up next.
Well, I got John tomorrow at noon Pacific. And then David hasn't actually called me back yet, so I'll call him later.
Okay, yeah. Daddy said you got them this week, so you will.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny. So
all right. Yeah,
thank you.
Good.
Thank you for coming on and giving us the truth and keeping us updated. Appreciate that very much.
You're welcome. Everything good.
Thank you, guys.
Expect more. Expect more. Everybody says bye.
Bye. Thank you for your help.